Day 2 of walking across Japan for charity, and I am still walking across Japan for charity. I was a little bit worried about today because it was my first full day of walking and it's 30k, which was a lot. I'd rather have done a couple 20s to begin with just to get into the swing of it. But the nearest settlement was 30k away, so I didn't really have a choice. I also hadn't eaten, other than like the confectionaries and the soft serve ice cream, which was another concern. But I had no reason to be worried. This day was absolutely beautiful, probably like one of the most beautiful days I'll do. It started up this huge hill, which is fine to begin with because you've got all the energy, you're completely fresh. And it had orange trees just abandoned growing on the sides, so I got to pick some oranges, like the sugar kept me going. It was food to begin with. It was honestly lovely. Beautiful views. The sides of these hills had these really scenic tall trees. They remind me of the trees, the tall trees from Attack on Titan, and they sit so nicely on the hill. When they're on the hill in the distance, they look like the trees in the Eternicity gym, if you know where I'm going with that one. Then there was the descent, and I hit the ocean. It was euphoric, honestly, just like a fantastic first day until I hit the 2-kilometer tunnel. People had warned me about the tunnels in Japan, but a 2-kilometer one genuinely felt insane. It felt like the Hunter exams. Like you're in there, you have no concept of space, you have no idea how long it's going to be, but absolutely fine. At the end of it, just a little bit spooked, but got out, and this is the worst bit of the day. I got walking pace mogged. I met these two guys. They stopped me to speak to me. They asked me how I was. I told them, and they asked me if I was walking. So I was a bit smug because, you know, thought I was going to be walking further than they were. So I showed them how far I was going, and they're like, "Oh, that's great, that's great." And I was a bit smug, and they were like, "We're doing the perimeter of Japan, like the perimeter of all the islands." I'm doing like half the perimeter once, if even that much. They've kicked my ass. And they were like twice my age, and they were just finishing. As I was leaving the starting point, that was their end point, so really good on them, really good news. Then I finally arrived at Cape Nejime. It was a bank holiday. Thanks for telling me, guys. Everything was closed, so I had to grab some food from a Lawson. But it was just a really good start. I was worried about it. I had no reason to be. Really worked out. As always, the link will either be in my bio or under the video, so check both. It will be somewhere. But I will be back tomorrow.